Welcome back to another video. I am Stephanie. If you are new, I like to make videos reflecting on media, culture, and everyday life. And this video, we're going to be unpacking a piece of media and culture. We're talking about what's in my bag videos. We're going to start off with a little critique, and then I am going to show you what is in my bag. There are a couple things that I want to talk about with what's in my bag videos, and it relates to how identity is formed in capitalism and also the sense of intimacy and just the capitalist critique that is in all of my videos. So to start off, I want to talk about this aspect of identity. So when we are watching what's in my bag videos to get to know someone, or we make what's in my bag videos, we are asking people and inviting people to get to know us through the products that we consume and the products that we use every single day, the products that we deem necessary in order to get through everyday life. Theorists that I quote a lot on this channel are Theodore Adorno and Max Horkheimer, and they talk about how there is a mass product for every type, so nobody is left out. But in doing that, we are identified by our market category. So when we do what's in my bag videos, are we getting to know somebody through their market demographic? But also there's a sense of like aesthetics in it. So is this person classic? Are they edgy? Are they a little artsy? And all of this is signified through these products. And to get into the intimacy aspect of it, I feel like this is more for the celebrity, the Vogue, what's in my bag videos. These celebrities, they go on these videos and they share what is in their bag. And yes, they are telling us what is in their bag, and they're selling us the products that are in it. They're selling us the bag, but they're also selling us this intimacy. And yes, intimacy is a commodity in this society of the spectacle. And what I mean by that is society of the spectacle, it means that social relations are mediated through images as videos, images as Instagram posts, all of that. And so what is coming across is this intimacy. We're getting to know these celebrities through the products that they consume, and we get to see the little aspects of them. So there's a Gigi Hadid video where she has baby stuff, and then Sydney Sweeney, I think she had like leftover gum in her bag, and we can just be like, oh, they're just like us, they are normal people. And it's this, we're getting to know these mystified beings as everyday people. And the last aspect I wanted to get into before I show you what's in my bag is this idea of how to consume. So celebrities in their role as a celebrity in this society, this is an idea by David Marshall. Celebrities are there to teach us how to consume. They are showing us how to carry a bag. They're showing us how to use this makeup product on the go. They're showing us how to do X, Y, Z. So to get into what is in my bag, if I were to ever have a dedicated snark page for like me, if there was ever one out there created for me, it's gonna be the fact that I carry a designer bag and all I do is critique capitalism and consumption. But I never said, for the record, to not buy. I never said to don't consume. I never said don't buy these things. I am just hoping that we can all think a little bit more critically about the way that we are consuming and what we're consuming. And I got this bag at the end of last year, and I have been carrying it every day. It goes on errands with me, it goes to nice dinners with me, and the way that I use my products is I think about it for a long time, and I buy it, and I use it until it's dying. And so if anybody's gonna come after me for that, there is my disclaimer. But this is my bag. It is the YSL 5 to 7 bag in mini, baby, whichever they call it. But I love this bag. I like a small bag, but I also like stuff it. So in here, I get to see the commodities that I deem necessary for everyday life. But we're starting off with something that I was influenced to do, but it has changed my life. I have moved to analog planning, and for the longest time, I couldn't find a system that worked for me. I wanted a bullet journal, but I also didn't want a journal in it in case I took it to work, and I didn't want a page to be open to my like deepest thoughts. But then I also wanted everything in one place because I need to be able to carry it around with me in order to use it every day. And I desperately needed one for appointments because I kept forgetting what I was doing when, and I didn't want to rely on my phone because I'm trying to get away from giving all these private companies my data, and I'm trying to take back a little bit of that control. And so I did get on the Paper Republic side of TikTok, and I think a lot of influencers are being sent these or buying it themselves, and it is the Paper Republic journal, and in here I have my planner, a notebook for like notes and stuff so I don't have to use my notes app, and it fits in my bag, so I am carrying it everywhere with me, and if I have to make an appointment I can open it and see it right there. If I am making plans, I can open it and see. If I have a TikTok idea, I can open this and put my ideas in it, and I don't have to rely on my phone. The next thing I have in here is my Kindle, and people have been coming after me for still using my Kindle, and I want to say that I want to use the products that I have, and I am not buying books through Kindle anymore. I am going through Libby, support your libraries, but also going through Libby so I can read ebooks, so I'm not constantly buying books and just creating waste in that way, but also just reading. I'm reading on the go. Here is where we get to, I guess, the more makeup-y things. I don't have a lot of makeup. I have like one of each type, but a thing I do have a double of is this Merit foundation. I have a concealer and a tint upstairs in my bathroom, but I needed something that I could carry on the go with me if I was out and I wasn't wearing makeup and I feel like I need to touch up a little bit, but I also wanted it to fit my bag. So we have this Merit foundation stick and it fits perfectly in my bag. Then I have this Laneige Taro bubble tea lip balm. I love a lip balm and I love the Laneige lip mask. So I got this one. I love how small it is. I had the Summer Fridays one until it was out, but I like this one because it's a little smaller and it fits perfectly in my bag. Next up, we have wired headphones. I'm not trying to be trendy. I'm not trying to be vintagey. I just simply hate charging things. My AirPods, I had the first generation AirPods, they would die after like 30 minutes and then they would get really hot in my ears. And so a few years ago, I fully went back to wired earphones. I don't have to worry about charging anything and I can just plug it right into my phone to listen. And then we have a hand lotion. I get really dry hands, especially in the winter, so I like to carry a little lotion with me. And this is the L'Occitane hand cream in Cherry Blossom. Next up, I have my Octo Buddy. It's a magnetic one, and my phone has that MagSafe, so I'm able to just put it on and stick it wherever without it damaging the back of my phone. I have a Makeup Forever lip liner. I have fully become a lip liner girl, and I love this one. It kind of matches my lips really well, so I don't have to worry about fixing it. I have a business card or a review card for the Trailborn, which we stayed in a few weeks ago in Wilmington. I love this hotel. It was very pretty. I loved our stay there. They were all very nice and I really want to go back and I desperately need to be in a body of water right now, but whatever. Next up, I have my keys, and then I have this perfume. It's so scratched up at the top. I think you can really tell that I use my products, but this is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. It has about like that much left. I love this perfume. This is the second one I have for my bag, and it's just a good overall scent for me, especially on the go. Where is my wallet? Okay, my wallet was upstairs. We went biking yesterday and I had put it in just my fanny pack and now I'm out of breath. My wallet is a little card holder. My mom got me this for Christmas and I'm trying really hard to think about how I use cards, how I use Apple Pay, and how I use cash. And the last few things I have in here are pouches. So first I have this jewelry pouch. I like to carry it around with me just in case I need to take my jewelry off and I want to keep it safe. And then I have this pouch from Brandy Melville. I like it because it came with my order and it's small enough that it fits in this bag, but in here I have eye drops. I have this perfume that no longer smells like perfume. I have a hair tie just in case. I have a little like fidget thing in case I need to play with something, I don't know. And then I have a ginger chew and some bobby pins. And the last thing I have in here, actually, no, there is a rock in here. I got this from a mineral shop in San Diego and I really like the color and I like just carrying it around with me to either like play with or just like, I don't know, I like having a little thing in my bag. I have a little clip to put my hair back if I need to, just like my front pieces. And then this bag does have a little card thing that attaches to it. And in it, I have stuff that I don't really need on an everyday basis, but it stays in my bag in case I need it because I do have my card holder. But in here, I have this Aritzia gift card that I've had since like 2022, and I returned something and I got store credit, and I just haven't fully used the balance on it, so I carry it around with me. I have this wine thing. There's a wine bar downtown, and the way that they operate, you put cash onto a card and you can like, it's a tasting room and it's self-serve. Yeah. And then I have a On Us thing for bagels for Call Your Mother, and that is everything that's in my bag. I hope you got to know me a little bit through the things that I carry on an everyday basis, and I hope you liked that little reflection that we had, because what's in my bag videos have been a staple on the internet since early YouTube, and I love watching them, but I feel like especially the things that we watch a lot, we should think a little bit more about like where it's coming from, why it exists, why it's so popular, and stuff like that. So thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you in the next video.